It's WrestleMania Saturday!
What's up, guys? The phenomenal AJ Styles, and you're watching Bretto live.
Before we get to WrestleMania, let's talk about Monday Night Raw and Friday Night Smackdown from this past week. Starting off with Monday Night Raw from the Barclays Center, The Rock self-proclaimed this Raw as one of the best Raws of all time. Was it? We're gonna find out. Setup style, let's talk about everything that happened on this Monday Night Raw. We opened up the show with the entire bloodline. Rock, Roman Reigns, Jimmy Uso, and Solo Sikoa. They were all talking about Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, and how they're gonna squander the story at WrestleMania. They get interrupted by Seth Rollins, who walks Shield style through the crowd and stands amongst the WWE Universe as he confronts the bloodline. He didn't want to go in the ring. That would have been like a pack of hyenas attacking a rhino, the rhino being Seth frickin' Rollins. Seth Rollins wanted to fight a member of the bloodline. He's like, Rock, Roman, I want one of you guys in the main event. Let's give the Barclays Center one of the biggest main events of all time. And of course, like the cowards the Rock and Roman are, they back down, and Solo Sikoa, the enforcer, steps up and he challenges Seth Rollins to the main event of the show. So it's Solo versus Seth, main event, and it's gonna be freaking lit. And did anybody notice the kid that was filming Seth Rollins, like literally an inch away from his face? I thought that was really funny. And I did enjoy this opening segment. Got me really, really excited for this Monday Night Raw. It was an 8-man tag team match, giving us a little sneak peek preview to what we're gonna be seeing at WrestleMania. In the latter match, it was the Judgment Day. All of the Judgment Day. My goodness, it was good to see the Judgment Day full force, all fighting together. They fought DIY and New Day, 8-man tag team action. In the end, we did see Damian Priest hit a massive razor's edge to Tommaso Ciampa to pick up the victory for the entire Judgment Day. And Damian Priest has been playing it aggressive lately on Monday Night Raw. Could he cash in at WrestleMania? It's very well freaking possible. My goodness, could you imagine if he cashes in on Cody Rhodes? Could you imagine if he cashes in on either Seth Rollins or Drew McIntyre? Oh my goodness. If you guys didn't see the prediction video, I have it on the YouTube channel, all of WrestleMania 40. It's on the channel, check it out. But as far as this 8-man tag, I did enjoy it. It was cool to see the Judgment Day full force together. Sami Zayn coming up short last week against Bronson Reed one-on-one. This week getting a rematch after his training session with Chad Gable. I loved that segment of him and Chad Gable in the Performance Center training. Oh my god, I loved that so much. Anyways, Sami Zayn fought Bronson Reed one-on-one, and I'm like, oh, Sami's totally gonna get the dub. He's gonna make up for that loss last week. And then here comes Gunther with the body of Chad Gable, distracting Sami Zayn, and then he just beats the living snot out of Sami Zayn. He sneak attacks him while Sami's back was turned, of course. He walks away, comes back. I was like, oh my god, of course, Gunther, the coward that he is, he's worried about Zayn. He is worried about Sami Zayn, and he's worried about losing that Intercontinental Championship to him at WrestleMania, because he's going to. He is literally going to. Gunther's going to lose that title. I guarantee it. So he beats the crap out of Sami Zayn. I kind of felt bad for Bronson Reed here. He kind of just stood in the ring. You can kind of see him in the background. He was just standing there. Bronson Reed technically lost by disqualification because Gunther attacked Sami Zayn. But yeah, this was pretty decent, I guess, building for WrestleMania a little more. McIntyre gave a very odd eulogy to Seth Rollins, talking about his dead WrestleMania dreams. He had like a casket and he was standing next to it. Super weird promo here from Drew McIntyre, but I thought it was goofy. Drew McIntyre, he's in a weird state right now when it comes to his character, and I do like it. I do like the new Drew. So this definitely fit his new character. I thought it was goofy. I enjoyed it. Candice LeRae wanted to cheat again when her and Indy Hartwell went up against Maxine Dupree and Ivy Nile in tag team action. Indy Hartwell got distracted by the cheating once again and then got rolled up by Maxine Dupree. Maxine Dupree won the match for her and Ivy Nile. I thought that was pretty cool, and it was nice to see Candice LeRae lose. Are people a fan of Candice LeRae as a heel? I honestly could care less. I don't know. Ricochet went one-on-one with Ivar, and this was easily one of my favorite matches of the night. I really enjoyed this match. Ivar looked to crush Ricochet in the corner at one point, and Ricochet picked him up, walked to the center of the ring, and delivered a fall-away slam. I was like, that is freaking insane. And to finish off the match, Ricochet hits the 630 on Ivar to pick up the victory. I was like, that is freaking insane. I swear, I haven't seen him hit the 630 in a long time, and it felt great. Ricochet's just been looking unstoppable lately, and they've been making him look like an absolute beast. I absolutely love it. Ivar did a great job in this match as well. It was a great match overall. Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, and Tegan Nox went up in 6-man tag team action against Damage Control, Asuka, Kairi Sane, and Dakota Kai. This match was okay. It was kind of obvious we were going to see Damage Control pick up the victory. We saw the insane elbow with the hold from Asuka to Tegan Nox. Tegan Nox was only in this match to take the pinfall. They didn't want to pin Shayna or Zoe Stark, so Tegan was just in there to take the pin. Kind of boring. Not really into it. Becky Lynch wanted to fight. She's like, Rhea, get out here right now. She got Adam Pearce. Adam Pearce says, we're not doing this right now. And I don't understand why Adam Pearce never wants people to fight. This is WWE. It's all about the fight. I know he doesn't want to jeopardize the match at WrestleMania, but who cares? Let him fight. Rhea's music hits and Pearce is still pleading with Rhea. Hey, don't do this. Don't go in that ring. They start brawling. Security comes out. They do the whole ordeal where like the security's trying to break him up. The security takes some bumps. This brawl continues during the commercial and goes all the way backstage. I was like, this is insane. So definitely some pent-up frustration between both these women. It's going to be a great match at WrestleMania. And our main event of the show is Seth Rollins going one-on-one with Solo Sikoa in Bloodline Rules in the main event. This match was pretty good. We saw Seth Rollins nearly pick up the victory, and then who gets involved? The Rock comes out and thinks he has Seth Rollins' number, but then a grin crosses the face of Seth Rollins. I'm like, oh my God, he's got a plan B. Here comes Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes' music hits when nobody thought he was there, and then Cody Rhodes runs down, starts literally beating the snot out of The Rock, looks to send him with a crossroads through the announce desk, and then here comes Roman Reigns, who said he left the arena. Roman Reigns comes out, and then it's an all-out beatdown from there. The Bloodline just looks so untouchable. The Rock tears off the weight belt, starts slapping it over the back of Cody Rhodes, and I was like, oh my God, again? They're beating down Cody again? They're beating down Seth again? So no, technically we didn't have a winner to this match, but Seth Rollins was nearly about to win if it wasn't for this darn Bloodline. The freaking Pebble comes out again with the weight belt, and my goodness, they look so unstoppable. Does Cody finish the story? Oh man, we'll see. WrestleMania Night 2, we will see. We'll get a sneak peek on WrestleMania Night 1 tonight, baby. I'm freaking hyped. Let's go. But that was Monday Night Raw setup style. Was it one of the best Monday Night Raws of all time? No, but it was still a really decent Monday Night Raw here in New York. If I were to rate this show, I'll give it a solid 3 out of 5. I thought it was a pretty solid episode of Monday Night Raw. Not one of the best, but it was still pretty solid. It broke the gate record for Monday Night Raw of all time, which I thought was absolutely insane. My favorite moment of the entire show was easily the Sami Zayn and Chad Gable training session in the Performance Center. I absolutely loved that. That was so freaking good. Does anybody else agree? Down in the comment section down below. Let's jump into SmackDown now. We are at the end of the road. Yes, the road to WrestleMania is over. Friday Night SmackDown, the last SmackDown before WrestleMania. It's Saturday, baby. It's night 1. WrestleMania. Here we go. But before we get there, let's talk about SmackDown. We opened up the show with an episode of the Kevin Owens Show. Special guest Randy Orton. This show gets interrupted by Logan Paul, who wasn't even in the arena. He was across the street in Lincoln Financial Field, where WrestleMania is going to be, hiding from Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. Kevin Owens and Randy Orton are like, hey, it's right across the street. Let's go get him. Let's go to Lincoln Financial and let's go get Logan Paul. They tried to exit the ring. Grayson Waller and Austin Theory thought they could sneak attack them, but they couldn't catch him in time. They got on a golf cart and they dipped towards the arena. Interesting way to start the show. This won't be the last time I talk about Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. It was the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal match here for 2024. The winner of last year was Bobby Lashley. The winner of this year was Bronson Reed. It was a pretty solid battle royal. I feel like people were just jumping over the top rope half the time. I'm not gonna lie. Omos eliminated himself by taking out the Creed brothers. Ricochet got eliminated. I was super shocked I had Ricochet winning this match, but in the end it was Bronson Reed. He took the dub. What a monster of a man. He was untouchable in the match. He eliminated Ivar to pick up the victory. Akira Tozawa almost died, and this was a heck of a battle royal. I'm not gonna lie. I did enjoy it pleasantly though. Cool to see Bronson Reed pick up the victory. He deserves it in my opinion. Grayson Waller and Austin Theory made their way to Lincoln Financial Field. It showed them in the arena, but Randy Orton and Kevin Owens, they weren't there, and neither was Logan Paul. Logan Paul was in the center of the ring, and Randy Orton and Kevin Owens were under the ring. They came out and they attacked Logan Paul. After they said that they were going to Lincoln Financial Field, they took him out with a stunner. Randy Orton finished him off with an RKO, and I'm not going to lie, for a second I thought Randy Orton was going to RKO Kevin Owens, man. I want heel Orton so bad. I really do. I want him back, man. I want heel Orton back. But they were able to take out Logan Paul, and it felt pretty good. And this almost solidifies my prediction that Logan Paul is going to retain his championship. Prediction video on the channel, guys. You still have time. Check out the prediction video before WrestleMania goes down. It's on the Bretto Live YouTube channel. This promo was pretty good, though. I did enjoy this. Dragon Lee was attacked backstage, but by who? Dragon Lee is Rey Mysterio's tag team partner at WrestleMania. Not anymore, though. He's injured. Carlito was the one that was right by him. Did Carlito attack Dragon Lee to get in a tag team match with Rey Mysterio? Or was this Andrade? Or was this Dominic Mysterio? Or was this Santos Escobar? There's multiple possibilities on who attacked Dragon Lee. We need to hear from Dragon Lee ourselves. Maybe on this coming Friday on SmackDown. Hopefully we could hear from him and hear who attacked him. Who did he see? Because it could have been Carlito, man. Elektra Lopez had a match against Selena Vega one-on-one. Andrade and Dominic were accompanying Legado del Fantasma on ringside. I was like, bro, no. How is Andrade about to be in Legado del Fantasma right now? Are you kidding me? After the match, of course, Selena Vega takes the L. She shouldn't have. She literally had Elektra Lopez pinned with that DDT. I'm like, bro, give Selena this victory, bro. She looks amazing. She deserves this win, bro. But she took the L after a distraction from Dominic Mysterio. And then they started attacking Dominic after the match. I'm like, Andrade, do not put your hands on Rey. And he didn't. Andrade turns on Dominic. Andrade turns on Santos. And he joins Rey Mysterio and says, Rey, I'll be your tag team partner at WrestleMania. They shake hands because, of course, Dragon Lee was injured, but Carlito seemed a little iffy about this. I feel like Carlito wanted to be picked by Rey Mysterio to be the tag team partner, but I like it more like this. Andrade and Rey as a tag team at Mania going up against Santos and Dom. That is going to be fire. I enjoyed the snot out of all of this. I really did. Bianca Belair, Naomi, and Jade Cargill, they said the Damage Control is in the eye of the storm, and they should have their heads on a swivel going into WrestleMania and the 6 women tag team match that's going to be going down there. I'm excited for this match, especially after this promo. They were all wearing cowboy hats. They all looked amazing, and they got me hyped for their match at WrestleMania. I'm not going to lie. They looked awesome. Austin Theory and Grayson Waller made their way back to the arena, and they had a tag team match up against the New Catch Republic. Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate. This tag match was really freaking good. I love watching the New Catch Republic do their work, and Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. They do a great job as well. This was a great tag team match overall. In the end, we did see Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate pick up the victory, and then after the match is where it gets interesting. The Judgment Day run out, and they absolutely beat the crap out of everybody. They take out Theory, Waller, Bate, Pete Dunne, anybody who was breathing, they were taken out. They wanted to send a message going in to WrestleMania, and they did just that. They did it on Raw by taking out DIY and New Day, and now they're doing it here. They took out Waller and all of them. They took out all the tag teams, bro. Judgment Day is still retaining in that ladder match. They have to, I think. LA Knight had a promo all by himself, and man, AJ Styles should have been here. Where was AJ Styles, bro? I know he got a bloody nose in that attack at WWE World, but LA Knight, he should have had somebody to compete with in this promo, man, because he was out there all alone, and he was stumbling over his words a little bit, and it's still LA Knight. I absolutely love him. He's amazing. He's still over with the crowd, which is great, but he was stumbling, I'm not gonna lie, and the only reason is because he didn't have anybody to work with in the ring. It was just him. I was like, oh my gosh, you gotta give him somebody else to work with here in the ring, man. It was still a pretty good promo, hyping up AJ versus him at Mania, which is gonna be going down soon. But I so would have preferred another confrontation between him and AJ. I think it would have worked so much better. Main event, Jey Uso, how apropos he was in the main event. He went up against his younger brother, Solo Sikoa, one-on-one. This match was amazing. Jey Uso had the crowd going crazy. Could you imagine WrestleMania? Everybody's gonna be doing it. Everybody's gonna be doing it, and I am hyped, bro. I cannot wait for that. This match between Solo and Jey was pretty good until Jimmy Uso got involved. It was only a matter of time, let's be honest. Jey Uso's about to get the victory, and then Jimmy interrupts. Ding, 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 ding. The match gets disqualified, and then it looks like they're just gonna beat the living snot out of Jey, right? Nope, here comes Cody and Seth to even up the odds. Cody uses the weight belt to slap over the back of Jimmy and Solo, and then Cody finishes off Jimmy with a good old crossroads, and then Jey does the frog splash and just sending a message to the bloodline. Cody says, I'm finishing that dank story at Mania. Your new champion, me. Oh my god, bro. Does Cody finish the story, guys? I don't know. We'll see, bro. We'll see. Mania Night 2. Cannot wait. What an episode of SmackDown. I absolutely loved this episode. I thought it was great. Absolutely jam-packed with action, storytelling, amazing stuff. 4 to 5. SmackDown absolutely crushed Raw this week, in my opinion. I loved this episode. And now, guys, it's time for WrestleMania. You guys ready? I'm going to be filming full setup reviews just like this on Mania Night 1 and 2, so stay tuned for it. And I'll see you guys next time. Finish the story! Come on, Cody! Bretto Live is out.